Welcome to the 2025 NFL Hall of Fame game. You believe football is right around the corner. And this year we got the Chargers against the Lions. And we can't believe football's already here. So right along with us on this game. And, let's get locked in here for this battle of AFC heavyweight, which I think they will be this year, and NFC heavyweight and the Lions. They should be back to playoff form again this year. Let's get this thing loaded. Why is it taking so long to load? There we go.
Today,
no, we couldn't change it to actual Canton, Ohio field, but it is what it is.
This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Let's go. Yeah, I just like totally marathon Netflix quarterback season 2 today. It was pretty good. If anybody else has seen it and want to comment on it, throw some comments in there. Tell us what you thought of season 2 of quarterback.
Set to get us started, and we are underway from Ford Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Boom.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the number 1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff
was really strong back-to-back.
I don't even know. I should know who's on defense here, but I don't. At least they run a 4-3.
He's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Bring some pressure.
First carry now for David Montgomery, and he'll take this ahead.
I think you might have got me offsides, I believe. Oh, I'll take it. I thought for sure you caught me offsides.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Right to the air. Here is Goff. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Goff would be picking himself up off the ground.
49 yards.
Look at this. Bam.
Offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game. Normally, if they
coming for you, Goff.
Comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from
sorry,
the
Monty.
off in a big way.
The defense showing some anger after
1 yard
the
loss.
big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front.
Let's go.
Imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly
little change of play here by Goffy Goff.
Here's Goff now on second
nice
down.
protection.
And
yeah.
That is
get that out of here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report
get that out of here.
tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the
coming for you, Jared. Coming for you.
Play action. It's Goff.
Nice pickup.
That
offensive line of Detroit, man, is a real deal.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
So we're going to have to do something a little bit different.
That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
Yeah, lay down, Monty.
Lose yardage here. Asante Samuel Jr. there finding his way to the ball for a stop and a tackle
Hold you
behind
to
the line
3.
of scrimmage.
Get your field goal kicker out. It's going to be a field goal. Don't even try. Just kick the field goal.
This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Off play action. Here's good.
Ah.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
Can't get any pressure.
Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first
Jump
score
on
this
top of the
afternoon.
first score of the
Extra point
afternoon.
forthcoming. It's up, it's good. and the
It's
Lions
good.
lead 7-0.
Lions 7-0 with the
That
lead.
time a 6-play drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
You going to kick it off or?
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis.
Whoo, I broke that tackle. He gone.
Kind of a costly one,
Oh.
as he won't make it back to the 20.
Justin Herbert. See what you got, kid.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first
See what
and
you
10
got.
at their own 19-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Went through my hands into your hands.
Take over at the 34-yard line.
What the heck?
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You've got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game.
Lay down. I'll take that right back. I think he was down, though, if they review that. Believe he was probably down.
And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled right back. I looked over to both sidelines.
Can you challenge that? Pretty sure he was down.
No.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Yeah, see. I don't believe it was a fumble.
Was the knee, in fact, down before this ball comes loose?
We'll see here. Knees down. Yeah. That's not a fumble. Let's see what they call.
This is a tough one to overturn.
I believe it'll be Lions ball. Second down. Yep, Lions. Hold on to the ball. 4-yard loss, though.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, here's Goff.
Damn it.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
What the hell?
But don't count it yet.
Even got Timmy Patrick?
We'll see
What?
the penalty flag is about.
Gonna be roughing the passer on 93.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6
Wow,
points.
Chargers in a big hole right out the gate.
Is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover.
All right,
back
let's
to
make
the
it more of
other
a
one and crushed it.
compelling finish
Yeah.
Gotta do what you
when we
gotta
pull
work
out the
your
win
hands
here.
Yeah.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And good.
Horse collar.
Defensively.
Horse collar tackle right there.
Get a steam going.
Yeah.
He'll be brought down at the 15.
Horse collar. What do they call that?
Get set to go here for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
I don't know
early
these
on.
receivers
So
at
they have to
all, and I
decide,
probably
do we
should.
even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this
Boom.
And
Big
way
chunk.
up past the 35
Give me
before he's
21
taken
on the
down.
pass.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Boom.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and
That's
throw
right.
another strike.
That's
gain
right.
nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
No pressure. I just waited too
I
long.
think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Boom. Hit stick. Engage.
Right around the 43.
Unnecessary roughness.
There, and he nicely bit off.
Huh?
Pretty decent game.
Ain't got to be so aggressive, man.
Here is third down and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his target.
Boom.
It's complete. And it's going to be another first
First
down. This will get him to
down.
the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
That's
So
right.
the ball moves
He's on the
into Lion
move.
territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Come on.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack.
Oh,
at the line of
stop
scrimmage.
running your mouth.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 43, here's a second and 8. First carry now
See ya.
for Gus Edwards. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Oh.
And did he get in? No.
Nice run.
They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
Booyah,
A
baby.
big play there
Waited for his block.
42 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Edwards
No,
is
no,
not
no.
gonna get in here as they push him
Barnes
back to
is
the 2-yard line.
not that fast.
Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA
He's not that
Sports.
fast.
Oh.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll look
Get
to
in there.
run with
Boom.
Edwards. And
Too
he's
easy.
into the
We
end
right back
zone.
in this game.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Right back in it.
Gus Edwards taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
Right back in it.
He was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Give me
And
2.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Let's go.
So
Let's
with the pass on
go.
the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
Boot this,
And a good
baby.
job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT
Oh, yeah?
back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
Sad we fumbled.
Part of everyone's
How'd you do that?
strategy now. When I
Huh?
talk with
Huh?
coaches, and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask
Get
for a better
down.
start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way.
What happened? You don't need Gibbs. He ain't going to do nothing anyway. He's going to be laying on the ground, too. Put Gibbs in. Need to do what I did last time. Put
Huh?
Gibbs out at wide receiver.
I ain't doing that.
What are you doing?
Practice it. This is the way
Taking
you
Laporta
rehearse
out
it.
for
Right now, the play
What are you
calling,
doing?
They're locked in really well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's
This
second
boy's
and 11.
crazy.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
On second down.
Oh,
here's
you're
Gibbs.
so lucky. Holding.
There he goes, right side.
Yeah, it's
Now he's
coming
loose
back.
at the 40, inside the 20. And he'll take
Coming
this
back.
into the
No,
end
it's
zone.
not.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Right there.
No.
Holding. Number 87. Laporta.
No.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Here's Goff.
Oh, crap.
St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Bull.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag's going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage.
What are these idiots talking about?
Walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Straight ahead with Gibbs.
Lay down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Khalil Mack with the big drop.
Defensively to Khalil Mack, a great
big
stop
drop.
in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Goff.
Lay down.
Receiver Patrick over the middle.
Timmy Patrick.
Good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and 7. Get your field goal unit out.
Yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that is incomplete.
You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even touching him.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't even touching him.
Yeah, you were.
That's a crock. That is horrible call. Wasn't even touching him.
Yeah, you were.
And that's frustrating because
horrible
you've
call.
taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Lay down, Gibby Gibbs.
Immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage.
That's right. That's right.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
You slow bastard.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice play.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Nice play, my boy. What the heck is he doing?
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work.
Offense barrage.
Right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection?
Lay down.
They're leading right now.
Yeah.
Throughout this ball
See,
game,
look at Goff laying on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams
A few years. The 2-point conversion has been in the league for 10 years. What is this idiot talking about?
Might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will
Nice.
at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
These idiots don't know what they're talking about.
Now the LA offense ready for this next possession.
We got him right where we want him.
They had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get.
Where's my?
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity.
Nice block out there. 44.
Exactly right about that. But now, back
Idiot.
up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Horse collar tackle.
No.
Just go ahead and beat these guys up. Nothing counts. Unbelievable. But they'll hit me with a ticky-tack PI call.
That will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll
Campbell is not that fast.
down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. They snap it to Herbert on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
Yeah.
a surprising move to go for.
Yeah, I know. I had no
Somewhat
choice.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on
I
downs
smell a
here inside
turnover.
the 10-yard line.
Give me that fumble.
St. Brown in motion right. He's going to get it.
Yeah, you ain't getting me with that again.
That is not fooling anyone.
Exactly.
He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards.
Not
right
again,
away.
homeboy. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this first half. Lions up 20-8 against the Los Angeles Chargers.
To throw on second down is gone. Pass incomplete with the flag.
Seriously?
What'd
What'd you do? Turn up the penalties or
Do
something?
anything.
Unbelievable.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star
They just want the
quarterbacks,
Lions
but
to win
that
this
was
game,
tough to
that's all.
argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
Let's not
Even if
tackle
it's a
him.
star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions.
Yeah, let him walk in. That's good. Another touchdown handed to you by the referees. Yeah. Pass interference and now roughing the passer.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank
Croco,
you very much
you
for
know
this great
what?
starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They'll try and run it here.
Nope.
And he is into the end zone again as he
Lucky.
scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point
That's right, we're going to score here. I got 3 timeouts.
If you're a good team running the ball,
And we get the ball in the second half. Look at this big brick house running at me. 53.
And not what he was hoping for when he
Like he's really that fast. Wider than the stadium. He's out there running around like he's a chihuahua.
Readies for its next possession. Charles,
What do
we
you
know
mean,
that
chihuahua?
this offense is
Huh?
aggressive. We saw
Yeah.
that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really
Come on.
need to respond here.
They certainly
Justin.
do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk,
Nice catch.
He's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's once again complete to Chark. And he's out of bounds.
We's on the
He gets us
move.
down to the
We
45.
moving.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Herbert steps away to his left.
Try to get out of bounds.
Herbert able to
Homeboy
show
like
his
grabbed my
wheels as he
feet.
gets the first. Now a timeout
Happened there?
called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Come on,
So
Justin.
from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert.
Oh, gosh.
Open man right side is Shark. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
All right, what do we got here? We need something good here. Yeah, let's go there.
This is 2nd and 8. Herbert now.
Got him. Touchdown.
Shark calls it in. Touchdown,
Boom.
LA.
I can do the fancy
DJ
stuff
Chark,
too.
34 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
We're going to take it.
well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. With time left. It's complete, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
That's right. That's
in
right.
The end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late
Interception.
in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Goff's throw complete.
Hey, what are you doing?
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Goff on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's
good Lord.
Touchdown.
Good Lord, what just happened? What just happened there? Well, you did it. I can do it too.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go to work, baby. Let's go to work. Let's go.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, Mosley, you in trouble.
How much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a high throw there.
Seriously?
This is knocked away.
3 guys on him.
Incomplete.
Something's going on there.
Happened here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now a timeout.
That's
7
right.
seconds left in the first half.
46.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
And
this is incomplete with a clock showing
46.
just 3 seconds left.
Well, we got to try it. Let's see if we can pull it off here.
They'll take that one right there.
63-yarder. Let's go. Be a Madden record here. No wind.
This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
Are you serious? You're not even close. What a horrible kicker. I had all power, too. Not even close. Horrible.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
What a horrible kicker. Give me that ball. We're scoring, baby. We're going to make this a 9-point game. Now, let's see. 24.
The Chargers going to get the football first
down by
here
6. We're going to make it an 11-point game
as
here.
we get back underway. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll be
unnecessary roughness, number 4. Illegal use of the hit stick.
No.
Getting a little too aggressive out there on my guys.
The Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid
You
chance.
think?
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
Dude, it's in his hands, and he can't. My Lord.
In order to have a chance to win this game.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50%
No wonder the
of his
Chargers
passes thus far. That's
didn't
not
go
where you wanna
anywhere.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flush to his right.
Yeah, get off
And
me.
he'll get this up to the
Get off me.
30-yard line.
Do this myself.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't
Seriously?
hold on to the contact. Brings up
Dude
second
can't
down.
catch a cold.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket.
Go back to you,
Force
my
that incompletion.
Kark.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. On the slant, this is
He's the only one can friggin' catch.
And he slips up past
Chark
the 45
Jr.
before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Out to his left. And this will be incomplete.
He'll drop it too.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Good Lord.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That was going to be pick 6.
Hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Got him.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hit stick violation.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25.
Getting a little aggressive out there, my friend.
Play. It goes for 29 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that
Let's roll. Come on, let's go.
Did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think
Get off me.
fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
It's a 7-yard
Let's
carry to set them
go.
up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Touchdown. And he's in.
For a Charger
Boom.
touchdown.
Nothing better than a rushing
18
touchdown.
yards for J.K. Dobbins. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Boom.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
That's
And you know
right.
that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that winds you up so much that you try too hard.
I saw you running over there.
Combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So we're down by 12. Still 2-score game. All right.
What changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because
fumble.
you're run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
Lay down.
Let a guy catch one in front of you.
Never. You know, if I don't get called for
out onto the field as his
ticky-tack
guys take over on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him
pass interference, or if I don't cough on Jared Goff and get flagged for roughing the passer.
They weaken their defense in other places as well.
I knew you. Lay down.
Guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive,
Oh.
good for 15 and a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle.
Lay down.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 2nd down and 4. Goff now to throw.
Oh, throw a flag. I touched him.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now Goff.
God, what is he doing? You see him?
No.
He's on you, and then he just floats off.
Who does that?
I don't know who it was. I wasn't controlling him.
Another 1st down. The give right side for Gibbs.
Holding. Holding.
20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Montgomery.
Yeah, lay down.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Goff now looks to throw.
Lay down.
Blitz coming and down he goes. That Got sacked by Khalil Mack.
Second goal, last
right.
thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. They'll fake the handoff.
Lay down.
And he takes a shot on the
Yeah.
run. He says this will be
Look,
incomplete.
no flag.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal
Yeah,
line,
calm down,
turned up the
Campbell.
pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So we got still down 2 scores. That's 16 points. We still in this, baby. We still in this.
Touchdowns offensively. Hey, maybe it's time to
Hey,
get the
hey.
kicker a little work, and he's able
It's going to be
connect
30
there.
to 38 here in a
That
second.
empathetic side of you. You're worried about
Just
him
watch.
getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Let's go. 12.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Oh.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think
I don't
after
think
the
so.
last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the
I don't think so,
NFL
Tim.
on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, it's Herbert. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let
Got him.
go on the run. Deep
Gosh.
inside. And his guys will take over.
Kirby, 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 Kirby.
Not the best
Kirby,
of plays there as a
Kirby.
quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
I don't need your dumb analogies.
45 at the 44.
We need a
First
turnover.
down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
It's a difference in this game. 2 turnovers.
In the fourth quarter, and you're going to throw the football. Expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine.
Lay
Just
down.
make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
2nd and 6.
No, you're dead, Goff. You're dead. Dead.
Here's Goff.
What the heck
There he
is
goes
going
again.
on?
Touchdown.
How's he so wide open?
4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
What
And
the
Lions
heck?
have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch.
It's
throwing the
over,
football this
Johnny.
way. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
.300 yards
How does
passing
the
for
kickoff unit as they run
JG.
up and send this one away.
Let's go, 12. I'm going to break one of
Deep
these.
in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And
Horse
now
collar.
he's
Look at
hoping
it.
for
No,
one
look at
to
you.
run it out. They're
There's like 3 horse
gonna
collars in
get
this game been on call.
15-yard
No.
line.
If I breathe on Jared Goff, they throw the flag.
Back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their
Look
special
at you.
teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Johnson.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Good grief, man. Either he can't throw or these dudes can't catch. I'll tell you what.
Incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. No reason
just barely got the first.
They do indeed convert on 4th. Herbert throwing again.
What the heck is going on?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
bullet pass. I don't know why you keep floating these crap.
Likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Play action. It's Herbert. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's taken down.
Illegal use of the hit stick again on number 32.
Give him 12 yards there.
5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
3-score game here late.
Unnecessary roughness.
The comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things
down. Hey, look, he actually caught one this time.
In this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory.
Come on, McConkey. Let's go.
Trim that lead down to just 2 scores.
We got lucky there.
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
These guys, man, they can't catch a cold.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you...
Herbert has it knocked free, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
He was throwing it. It was a screen.
And they'll take over inside
he was throwing it.
44-yard line.
Review it. He was throwing it.
You can't afford
arms going forward. Arms going forward. Oh, arm was going forward.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, that was my fault. I blitzed the corner.
44 yards. And the Lions up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown?
Say that again.
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it?
I'm knocking you out.
Answer for him at all game
Bates.
long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And his kick is good.
Yeah.
Flags fly as well.
Flags will fly. That one
is going to be a roughing call.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty.
I don't know what happened here.
Side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one.
Oh,
instead,
I wish you'd close your mouth.
Beyond the 15-yard line.
All right, if we score, we win.
No, you don't.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, no.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Let's go.
Start the drive 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
Yeah.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
I like Rodriguez, but he ain't that quick either.
You're 30 points.
Sit down, Jared.
I have 3 more points than you.
Here, Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, Justin Herbert.
Oh, God. I knew you were sitting on it, and I thought I could. He was supposed to throw it. I knew you were sitting there, but that was my bad. I knew you were sitting on it, but I figured it was going in front of him.
Interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get
yeah.
Appears to be one more for the road.
You're going to be on your back before this game's over again, Goff.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Goff. Over the middle and taken
really?
by Laporta. Now he's
See?
Going to get this all the way down inside. 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Goff.
Thank you.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Finally.
Sante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense. There was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Come on, you rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs.
No, sir, we are not.
Until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside.
What could the flag be?
What do you think it is?
Down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
You're practically already on first down.
Illegal forward pass.
So then why does it let me throw it if I was past the line of scrimmage?
Chunky yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Zip it. There really should be a 10-second runoff, but
gotta try it here. He's back
pick.
To throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Goff gonna throw it. That is caught by Laporta.
Yeah. Sit down. Oh, really? Just going to rub it in, huh? Yeah, you ain't scoring.
We take a break.
You ain't scoring, punk. Don't kick a field goal.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these
offsides come on.
Is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll try to run with Gibbs, and he will get into the end zone.
I thought you'd pass it.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
This thing is ugly.
Some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone.
Oh, there's a good analogy. They put their hard hats on and grab that lunch pail, go to work all day. What a great analogy.
That Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw.
Yeah.
And they don't get it.
Look at you. Look at you.
2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the
Look at you.
quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What a game. Good game, my boy. Well, appreciate anybody who was watching this debacle. This is probably what it'll be in real life this year. Stay tuned for plenty more live streaming as the season gets going and further going. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. If anybody commented, we totally appreciate it. And until next time, go Lions.